start?
Hmm.
Right, so it's a woman issue, kind of. She asked me about the size of her breasts. I hadn't made a conscious
Hmm.
decision to, oh, I must look at this teacher's tits, but she does have, rather large tits. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I mean, sorry. Pause that. I mean, you're kind of poisoning the well here, don't you think?
poisoning the well. Look at the size of the fucking well. Like it's a lake. It's not a well. It's a fucking lake. It's two lakes. So
Oh.
my wife said to me, she asked me about the size of her breasts. If I was happy with
Oh.
the size of her breasts, like so, the question was posed to me like, "Do you think my breasts are big enough?" Right, and so that's a problem in and of itself because you never really want to answer a question like that
No.
too, because there's no what you say. You like to be honest or think yourself as honest, but then when someone asks you a question like that, you know, if you do think they're okay, well, that's fine. But from previous experience with dealing with women that if you generally, if you say, yes, I find this problem with your physical appearance, well, then it doesn't work out well. It's like, well, why didn't you tell me? But
Hmm.
I'm older than that, so I know off the bat that that type of question is not actually about physical appearance or what she thinks of her actual breast. There's something deeper beneath the
Hmm.
surface at work. So I twigged that fairly early on. Like, so I'm saying, like, in so situation, I always answer the question with a question, because I'm not falling into anybody's fucking trap until I know exactly what it is that's trying to be communicated here. So I'm saying, well, why are you asking me that? Like, I go, oh, I'm just asking. I'm saying, all right, fair enough. And I didn't answer the question, hoping uh, that that would be the end of it. But then it came again.
Hmm.
So, like, do you think? And I'm saying, and I answered on it. I said, no, I don't think like that your breasts need to be. Why would I think your breasts need to be bigger? Like I said, even if they needed to be bigger, it wouldn't matter. If they fell off, it wouldn't matter because they didn't fall in love with you because of your tits in isolation. A,
Hmm.
a whole package. But the tits are nice to look at and all that, but it's not kind of fundamental to the decision making process. Is okay, who am I going to agree to spend the rest of my life with and have children with? So okay, so there must be something more. So then I said, well, what are you really asking me? I
Hmm.
said, put it to me in man language. So I know what it is
Hmm.
I'm actually dealing with and don't kind of cloak it in this question you're asking me. So then it transpired that one of the teachers of the children had said to one of my wife's friends, who's also friends with this teacher, but was unbeknownst to the teacher, that I was looking at her tits, right?
Oh my
Right. So
God.
then, the truth comes out. So it's like that's where the question's coming from. Like it's so now it's like, have you been looking at the teacher's tits? And to my mind, I hadn't because I hadn't made a conscious
Hmm.
decision to oh, I must look at this teacher's tits. But she does have rather large tits. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They because big tits catch attention, and I look. I'm sorry to cut across you, but like I'm not a tit man whatsoever. It just I don't know. I've missed that train for
the
some
titty
reason,
train.
right? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what the fascination is. But if someone has massive tits, I'm gonna look at them for an unusual amount of time because, like, Jesus Christ,
Big
you
pair of
know?
tits staring at me like, so what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
And knowing that someone has big tits, I'd make the extra effort not to look at their tits because I know naturally I'm going to be drawn. I was telling Morgan, shut up now, quick.
That's good advice, man.
To look at the tits. Um, but so to my recollection, I couldn't remember. Like I'm not actively looking at this person's
Mm.
tits. You need Stevie
Mm.
Wonder glasses. Yeah, I do. But this woman had got it into her mind that I am indeed, I'm ogling her tits. And outside of her tits, there's not much
Okay.
that's attractive to this
Ah.
woman, which,
Okay. Well, that's a part of the
yeah.
problem
So,
there.
so now I have to
Okay.
kind of convince my wife that, no, I'm not looking at her tits. But then having an
Mm.
inability not, to just stop talking, well, then I say, well, I do look at tits. But again, it's not a conscious decision. It's just I'm naturally drawn to, large tits. It's like if there was a guy walking down the street with his balls hanging out, well, I'm going to go up, look at your man's balls. And then if he's talking to me, it's going to be very hard not to stare at his balls every now and again. It's just,
That's why I don't get
yeah,
nudists, like that's how do you not stare at the thing that's just
yeah,
there
yeah.
outside?
And it would be easier if they were out in the open because then it's like it's
Mm.
obvious. Like so, if you went to
Mm.
France, say, and all the women over there openly sunbathe with their tops off, so it's not
Yep.
unusual. Maybe it's different for women where they don't look at men in the same way. Like so, or maybe they do. Maybe if there's a guy walking around with a huge cock, like, and it's just you can see the shape of it through his jeans or something, and it's down to his knee. Women get very. I don't know. I don't know the female mind.
I
I
know,
mind.
I don't
So
know either. I don't want
so
to
I
know
just
either.
wanted women to understand that it's very difficult for a man. All people probably. Is this about Michelle? It could be. That's why I'm staying away. Like I'd be hypnotized. So it's just I just want women to understand how difficult it is for men.
Mm.
And so
Mm.
there's this piece of footage I have. I think it's
Oh.
from a counsellor, UKIP or Reform, whatever they're called now. But she's one of their counsellors, and
Mm.
she's trying to get a message
Alright.
a
That'll
message
be
across to the
reform.
public, which I think kind of captures how it is for a man. So where did I put
Alright.
it? That would be useful.
Okay.
Right, so we could see that. Okay, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know who this woman is, or this woman. I think this woman here is a counsellor. So
Oh,
the video is only a minute and 9 seconds long. So we'll watch it
yeah.
and then we'll ask some questions and see if I'm not by myself.
Okay.
It's good to be here this morning with our newest councillor here in Trevethin for Reform, Sarah Lang.
I mean, sorry, pause that. I mean, you're kind of poisoning the well here, don't you think?
Poisoning the well. Look at the size of the fucking well. Like it's a lake. It's not a well. It's a fucking lake. It's two lakes.
Oh my god.
Look at that. That's shocking. Like fucking for a man my age with my level of nostalgia, like that's just torture. Like Atari
Yeah.
and
Oh,
tits.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
come
Yeah. Of
on.
course. Yeah. Atarian, like perfect synergy
Yeah,
right
like
there.
all you're
Yeah.
missing is a little fucking toilet roll holder with some Jack's roll hanging off it, so I could just take some off when I'm finished. That's shocking. Like to go out in public like that and not expect some sort of
Yeah. Yeah. That's a PR arrangement right there.
an
Yeah.
arrangement is right, and not even that. Like the fucking ponytails coming off and everything. Like, dear God.
Who's hitting the ground running this morning by organising a big community litter pick called the Big Trevethin Cleanup. Really hitting the ground running, really showing that she's a real community champion. Not just saying it, not just talking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Talk, not just talk.
Oh no, that was a bad choice of words. But then again, anything would be a bad choice of words in this situation.
Talk. That's what we like. Why have you organised it today?
Basically, I've organised it because I think what we need to do as Reform is action, not words. We need to get out into the communities. We need to ask people what they want, not what we want. So community-led action.
Yeah. if she knocked at your door, right? You're a single man. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, and she's there to tell you, "I'm here for what you want." No.
I'm sorry, but if I opened the door to that, I'd shut it again in panic. Like I wouldn't be ready for
Yeah.
that, It'd be like, whoa, wait.
That's probably the safest thing to do. Like say, "I'm sorry, my father's not home. He's still out on the farm."
Is what we're doing. Trying to get as many people in the community on board, solidarity in the community, pride in the community, and just making areas be more proactive, basically. And we're going to lead from the front. We're not just going to sit back and say you should be doing this, you should be doing that. We're really going to lead from the front and get our sleeves rolled up and get stuck in generally.
Brilliant.
Just get stuck in generally, like, dear God.
No, there's no way that this video goes well.
And that's exactly what we want to see, and that's what the Reform Party care about. We care about our families, our community, our country. Wales needs reform.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Who can remember the name of the town where these two ladies are?
Swansea?
I can't remember.
No.
Do you know why?
Sorry.
Because I was enthralled by
Yeah.
her titties. Like, it's incredible. No man, not even a gay man, could stand there and recall what that woman is
Yeah.
saying, because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said, I missed that whole titty train, right? And no, I'm just like flabbergasted.
Yeah, but I am a fan of the titties, I have to say. There's something very attractive about them. It's just, you could just nestle, especially when they're that big. Like, you can just nestle your head up against them, almost like some sort of, what are they called? Those dogs that they give to soldiers after they've experienced post-traumatic stress, like those kind of comfort animal, like, just when you're feeling stress,
Right,
you
yeah.
just
Yeah.
lay up against them, almost like being on a rowing boat or something. It's being gently rocked to sleep. Maybe it's the regression to childhood, isn't it? Like, because you're breastfed.
Yeah.
But then you can play with them as well. If you're bored, like, you can lift one up and just bang it against the other one, like one of those office toys. Like, there's so much you can do with them. Like, you can practice braille. You go around the nipple. Like, it's just amazing things, really. Like, women should be, happy that they were gifted with. But just so women understand, it's very distracting. It's very hard to pay attention. So if your man's eyes do happen to drift, there's nothing you can do about it. It's almost impossible. It's too hard not to look.